Do aliens live among us? We may never know, but in this episode, I'll be looking at 10 compelling pieces of evidence that aliens live among us. Hey guys, welcome back to FTD Facts. Leroy Kenton here. Number 10 starts off this episode with the WOW signal. In August 1977, an intriguing signal was detected by an Ohio State University radio telescope near the constellation Sagittarius. Lasting for 37 seconds, the signal fell within a radio frequency range that is prohibited for terrestrial transmissions. Additionally, its narrow frequency range differed from typical natural sources of radiation in outer space. Given the distance to the nearest star in that direction, which is 220 million light years away, the signal's origin would require either a significant astronomical event or the presence of highly advanced extraterrestrial beings using a powerful transmitter. But to this day, the source of the signal remains completely unexplained. Now, the next piece of evidence at the number 9 spot is the radio signal back in 2003 up until 2004. So let me explain. In February of 2003, astronomers from the SETI project re-examined 200 sections of the sky using a large telescope in Puerto Rico. Now, they discovered that all previously unexplained radio signals had disappeared except for one, which had become stronger over time. And this signal, located between the constellations Pisces and Aries, where no obvious stars or planets exist, is considered a top candidate for alien contact. Interestingly, the signal is detected at a frequency commonly associated with hydrogen, which is the most abundant element. Moving on to number 8, we have the fact that there are other habitable planets. There is growing understanding of numerous planets that could potentially support life. Through spectroscopy, the technique that involves analyzing the atmosphere of exoplanets by observing how starlight passes through it, we are able to identify the chemical composition. If we detect substances similar to those found in Earth's atmosphere, it doesn't conclusively prove that existence of life happens elsewhere, but it strongly suggests the possibility. Professor Tim O'Brien explained that there are already hundreds of potential habitable planets that are known to us today. Coming down to number 7, we have Viking Mars landers. Back in 1976, the Viking Mars landers conducted tests on Martian soil samples that initially indicated the presence of chemical signatures associated with life. Now, one experiment involved combing the soil with nutrients labeled with radioactive carbon and observing the production of radioactive methane gas. The tests yielded a positive result, suggesting that some components in the soil was metabolizing the nutrients and generating radioactive gas. However, other experiments conducted on board the landers failed to find any further evidence of life, leading NASA to conclude that the initial result was a false positive. The piece of evidence at number 6 is the Proxima Centauri. The discovery of a mysterious radio signal at 980 megahertz originating from Proxima Centauri, the closest star to our own, has sparked interest among researchers. Proxima Centauri is home to a gas giant and a rocky planet slightly larger than our planet Earth, positioned within the star's habitable zone. Now, the signal exhibited a slight shift during observation, resembling the movement caused by a planet. While scientists are intrigued by the possibility of an alien origin, they remain very skeptical and acknowledge the need to investigate it more because other sources like comets, hydrogen clouds, or human technology even could be responsible for mimicking an extraterrestrial signal. Number 5 takes us to Umwa. Back in 2018, astronomers made a fascinating discovery of a cigar-shaped object named Umwa, which was moving through the solar system. Initially believed to be an interstellar comet, its behavior puzzled scientists. Umwa seemed to be accelerating, suggesting the presence of an extraterrestrial force propelling it. Avi Lieb, who is an astrophysicist from Harvard University, put forward the idea that Umwa could be an alien probe propelled by a light sail, a thin material that accelerates when pushed by solar radiation. However, other scientists have challenged this hypothesis, suggesting that hydrogen ice melting off the object could explain the acceleration. And in response to this, Avi Lieb argued that hydrogen ice would have likely sublimated before reaching our system. Continuing now to number 4, we have the 1996 Martian fossils. In the year 1996, NASA scientists made an announcement regarding the discovery of potential fossilized microbes in a Martian meteorite. Now, the rock, believed to have been ejected from Mars and subsequently traveled through space for millions of years, which was found in Antarctica back in the year 1984. Now, upon careful examination, the rock exhibited organic molecules and small magnetite particles, which could be found in some Earth bacteria. Further analysis using electron microscopy led researchers to claim the presence of nanobacteria. However, some experts argued that the particles were not as similar to those found in bacteria as initially thought, and that the organic molecules could have originated from Earth contaminants. In addition, a study in 2003 demonstrated that crystal formations resembling nanobacteria could be created in a laboratory through chemical processes. So further research and analysis definitely are needed to reach a more conclusive understanding of this. The evidence at number 3 is the MRO. So NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, or MRO, has provided compelling evidence suggesting the presence of liquid water on present-day Mars. By utilizing an imaging spectrometer, researchers have identified hydrated minerals in areas where enigmatic streaks are observed on the Martian surface. These dark streaks exhibit a periodic pattern, appearing to flow down steep slopes during warm seasons and receding during cooler periods. The phenomena, known as recurring slope linea, or RSL, are frequently associated with temperatures above -10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is -23 degrees Celsius. Now, the findings have sparked speculation about the potential ability that life existed on Mars, or at least could exist on Mars. In the number 2 spot, this evidence is UFO sightings. Okay, well, it is true that the majority of reported UFO sightings can be explained as misidentifications or natural phenomena, or people just seeing things, right? But the idea of UFO sightings has been so prominent throughout history. These cases continue to puzzle even the most rational individuals. One intriguing aspect is the consistency found in many personal accounts, suggesting that some of these claims may have some truth to them. While many people believe in the existence of extraterrestrial life, they may not necessarily believe in a specific UFO sighting. However, if these sightings were indeed genuine, it would signify that we are not alone and that there does exist a more advanced civilization beyond our own. Ending off at the number 1 spot, we have Roswell and Area 51. In 1947, a highly debated incident occurred near Roswell, New Mexico in the United States, where an object crashed at a ranch. Now, while the government initially claimed it to be a weather balloon, numerous witnesses reported seeing pieces of the supposed spacecraft and alien bodies being recovered. While these claims are subject to skepticism, it is worth noting that in 2012, a retired CIA agent named Chase Brandon stated that the object did not come from this planet. Now, the incident has fueled theories about the existence of extraterrestrial life and has contributed to the fascination surrounding Area 51. Some conspiracy theorists speculate that it houses remnants of the Roswell craft and its occupants. On that note, we come to the end of this episode looking at 10 compelling pieces of evidence that aliens live among us. I'm curious to know your thoughts and comments, and also if you believe that there is intelligent life out there. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you made it this far, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up. Until next time, guys, stay awesome, stay educated, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.